every day we have to wait for Liz to sync the route from her phone, notwithstanding the fact that I created the routes the week before we came, sent them all out to everybody so you could sync them to your device before arriving in Mallorca. Come on, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I've got to find it.
But anyway, today's ride is up to the lighthouse, although you still can't get all the way up to the lighthouse. Those that have been out to Mallorca this year will know there's some roadworks, but you can get nearly all the way there. You can get to the viewpoint. So we're just on the first few switchback. You see Pollença to the right of us. I'm like a tour guide, aren't I? Okay, Liz? Yeah. One more bike ride for them legs to do.
Yeah,
come on.
Legs, you got this.
Have we managed to make the chamois cream last?
Yes.
Good. Yeah, so I think it should be about 25 miles-ish in total, a couple of thousand feet of climbing. It's a nice little ride out there and back before we've got to pack the bikes up this afternoon. But yeah, just taking it steady, nice and easy. Elizabeth, just repeat that, please.
I said, why does this feel really hard when we're hardly going up a hill?
That's cycling. That's what happens. Sometimes it just feels really hard. Long week on the bike.
Yes.
You'll have done about 220 miles after today.
Yeah.
Oh, my phone's ringing. Anyway, what were we saying? 220 odd miles, and your training up until this week has been what?
Like maximum 60 miles.
Yeah, so feeling the increase in volume a bit?
Yeah.
Good. It's always going to happen though when you come away. Like, you just can't do as much training when you're at work and it's raining and whatever else as you can do on a training week, can you? So, yeah. Awesome stuff. You'll be feeling those gains in the next few weeks.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, I think I did one longer ride more than you've done, haven't I? So I've probably done 300 miles maybe, but that's not really a full-on like training week for me, like full like a while you're away training week. But I still feel like it's enough to gain some fitness. Like, I'm certainly not, like, I'm not tired today, but I've really struggled in the conditions, as you know. So I'm happy with it. I think we've had a good week. We've enjoyed it. Sorry about that. We've enjoyed it more than anything, haven't we? So yeah, just good to be away. But I definitely need to pick up on some intensity when we get back. But let's get up to this lookout point where you can, as far as we can get.
Yeah.
So we've come as far as we can up to the road closed sign up there. This is where Will Monday and I were trying to take a photo of his bike without his hands on it, and there's a massive drop down there, and his bike's quite expensive. That was quite a catchy time, but thought I'd just show Liz the sea from a slightly different angle. Are you okay? You off-roading?
Yeah, sweating.
It is hot, isn't it?
Yeah. I think this is the hottest I've been.
Yeah.
It's dicey on here, isn't it? Can you not video me while I'm doing this, please, on slippery rocks?
You've been framed, 250 quid.
What is this doing? He's bashing my bike up. Challenging.
You made a bit of a meal out of that.
It's really slippy. I saw the lighthouse anyway.
Good view?
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
That guy's got a decent little earner, hasn't he, Liz?
Yeah.
Turning all the cars around, and you can't park there unless you do what?
Give him a bit of money.
Slip him a bit of cash, then you can park your car there and go and have a look at the view. What a guy, what a hustler. Respect the hustle.
Sound of his whistle as well.
Yeah, and he'll burn that whistle as well. Yeah, fair play. You owe me a £5 for parking your bike up there, by the way. Okay, so we're now at the first viewpoint on the way out, but we've stopped on the way back. Elizabeth, have you got quite enough photos?
No, you can never have enough photos.
I'm letting Liz, making her take them on her own phone now, because otherwise, if I do it, whenever we get back, immediately she's like, send me the photos, send me the photos, and I have to do it before I do anything else. Couple of thank yous from our behalf. Thank you to Full Steam for supplying us with carb mix all week. I've been absolutely supping away at that, and so have you, haven't you, Liz? In fact, Liz has been making it most of the time. Thank you very much, dear. Anyway, and also Nick at NRG Chains for hooking me up with wax chains as per normal. I used this chain for 2 weeks before we came out, in fact 3 weeks, and all this week, and it still has a little bit of muck on the cassette, but it's very clean. It's still really, really quiet. It looks cool. Versus Liz's chain, which is a normal chain, she uses wax lube, is a bit grotty and a bit grubby. You can really see the difference. So I know I should probably just put her an NRG wax chain on. In fact, I probably will do after this trip, but a bit of a comparison, wasn't it? Wicked. Not that Liz is bothered in the slightest. Anyway, let's get spinning back down to Pollença then, Dan. Pardon?
I said I think something's stinging my bum.
Let's spin back down this hill to Pollença. Put it there.
Oops, that was rubbish.
Yeah, it was rubbish. Pathetic. Oh, come on.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Mallorca. Well done. Great week's riding.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah, had a great time, thank you.
Okay, well people keep asking Liz for a video on how to pack a bike in a bike box. Is that something you can do this afternoon?
I'll be by the pool, sorry.
Come on, lunchtime. Okay, lunch done. I've just had to give a telephone statement to the police for a head driver a few weeks ago. Anyway, Elizabeth, what we're doing now?
Going to a bike shop to have a look at some kit.
Liz is absolutely adamant that she's having a new jersey from this trip because James has got one that's got like the names of the climbs in Mallorca, hasn't it? And you're like, I want one of those. So we're going to go and see if the holiday budget will allow Liz to. We generally buy you something from most holidays, don't we? You do pretty well, so hopefully we've got something there you can try on and use.
Yeah.
What you need is a bit more cycling kit you never use.
I think I've got through loads this week.
Oh, I've seen the pile of clothes you brought with you and you haven't actually worn. That's pretty big as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always the case. It's not very sunny today, it's quite overcast, but it's still absolutely
So
red
hot,
hot, isn't it?
Yeah. Budge over, she's
I'm
right.
budging over. Right, let's go shopping. So the shop is called Bike Rooms and have a lot of Pinarellos, the Pinarello experience. So if you want to hire a Pinarello, this is probably the place to come. F10s on the wall. Pinarello Greyville as well, I think it is, this one. Eddie Merckx bike. This was the K8S, which was with the rear suspension. Looks like it was Elia Viviani's. Very nice. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks nice. What are you thinking about this short?
Might try different size. Does this turn off a minute?
There we go then, just like that, Mallorca is done and dusted. I know some people have asked about bike packing videos, but I did them. It's just stressful. And I basically rammed in all the dirty clothes that we need to wash in there as well. But I will do a separate video in the next few weeks about bike box packing, because I have learnt a few bits with travelling a couple of times in the last few weeks. We're all ready to go, but of course not everything goes to plan, does it? So we can't find our front door key, can we, Elizabeth? No. We don't play the blame game though. It's nobody's fault. It's just a collective problem that we've got. There you go. Anyway, I also just need to go and steal some toilet roll from the visitors' toilet because we're borderline running out, aren't we? If anybody has a big issue, we're gonna have a big issue basically. So I'm gonna go and make sure we're not gonna have a big issue. We'll put the cracker on tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the little Mallorca series. I know I haven't done the training I'd hoped to with James and stuff, but that's how life pans out sometimes, isn't it? We've still had a great week, haven't we, Liz?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already though, please do hit the subscribe button down below. Time to kick my backside into gear when we get back. A bit more of a triathlon focus perhaps. 13 weeks till Ironman Wales, so perhaps need to pull my finger out a bit. But nevertheless, we move, don't we? Rambling. See you later. Bye.